Hey guys, this is Abby, and this video is going to be like a Q&A video, a rainy day Q&A, because it is in fact raining and the lighting's not too great. So, and I haven't done a Q&A in a long time, so I thought I would do a Q&A and answer some questions. I asked on Snapchat and Instagram for some questions, so if I screenshotted your Snapchat, that's probably why. So the first question I have here is, why did you name your rabbit Storm? So I named Storm just because his coat is gray. There are so many different types of Storm, and I feel like Storm's mood changes so much that name just kind of fit him really well. The next question here is from Crazy, and they ask, what is your favorite color? My favorite colors are probably teal, aquas, like mint greens, anything blue and green. And what are your dream pets? So when I'm older, have my own house, I'd probably have 2 cats and a hamster, and that's probably all that I would probably have. I don't know if I would have bunnies or a dog. I don't really know. It would just depend so much on so many things. Next question is from Shy Guy, and they ask, do you think you will always own rabbits now or for the rest of your life? So I really have no clue. This is kind of like a question that you don't really know, but right now I probably won't, I'm guessing. I do like rabbits and stuff. After Storm and Misty, I don't know. It really just varies on so many things that I couldn't just like say right now. Julian or Julianne, not quite sure, but they ask, do you think it's stressful having a bunny? So it can be at times. The only times when it's really annoying is when like your family wants to go away or something and you're just kind of like, oh no. Or when you're sick and you don't feel like moving or anything, but you need to take care of them. But yeah, it can be kind of stressful at times. Like if you run out of hay and you didn't order any and there's no hay. Another one from Shy Guy is, why did you pick a rabbit, not like a guinea pig, rat, or ferret? So I picked a rabbit just because that's kind of what I found first. My mom suggested rabbits one day and she said I should get one, kind of in a way. But I pretty much just picked a rabbit because it was the first thing I kind of found, and I didn't have any pets and I wanted a pet. But I definitely wouldn't have gotten a rat or a ferret. Those just aren't the kind of animals for me. Another question, I don't know from who because it wasn't in a chat, it was just a photo. It says, how come we don't see that much of Misty? So this is a good question, especially for like my Instagram, because you guys don't see Misty that much because Storm is so photogenic and a poser and he's just so good with photos. But Misty, she's really skittish and stuff, so if I go near her, she's gonna move, and if I get on the ground trying to take a picture of her, she's gonna go in the cage or something, and it's really hard to get pictures of her. Hannah asks, what is the best toy you have gotten for your bunnies? A long time ago, not a long time ago, I went outside and I cut down so many big apple sticks from our tree, like ones that are like really thick, and I made it into this big apple lounging logs, and they destroyed that thing. Like they were up all night chewing on it, that it got their sleep schedule messed up because they were awake all night chewing it. They just loved it so much. Maria asks, how far have you come with taming Echo? Well, Echo's another story, but I really haven't tried taming her much. She'll take a treat out of my hand. She won't run away from me, but it's not like I can touch her or anything. If you could have another rabbit, what would you name them and why? And this is from Quartz. So I don't want another rabbit. Like 2 is plenty of money, plenty of work for me. I do not want a 3rd bunny at all. If I was to name another rabbit, I would probably name it Sky or something weather related. I really like the weather related thing that I'm kind of going with. Jen the Awesome asks, if you could give one bit of advice to a new rabbit owner, what would it be? One thing that I would say is to not worry so much. So many comments that I get is, oh, I'm so worried about this or worried about that. But just try not to worry so much. Just take it one day at a time. Don't worry if your rabbit doesn't like you right away. Just take time day by day and don't worry. I do not know how to say this name or username or whatever, but they ask, how old is your cat? So Willie or Willow She is 3.5, almost 4 months maybe. Dan asks, how much time do Storm and Misty usually have to play outside their cage? So it depends what time I wake up. Generally they get around 8:30 to 11 doors are open, and then anytime I can in the evening and nighttime whenever I'm in my room. So yeah, that's it for Snapchat. Thank you guys for adding me on Snapchat and asking those questions. So now I'm gonna go to Instagram. First question is from Miriam or Maria M. How long have you had your rabbits for? So I've had Storm for 2 years and 4 months now, and Misty for a year and 6 months, a year and a half. Animal Lover 2003619 asks, when will the cage be ready to show? I really haven't gotten that started on it. We're still trying to get plywood somewhere. Piggy Palace asks, when will your bunnies be getting their new cage? I hope to have it done by the end of this month. I know I said the end of last month, but that didn't happen. But I am setting it kind of a priority to work on it, and I do want to give them more space and more to explore, and I really want to do it. Fuzzy.photograph asks, what editor do you use for your videos? Lately I've been using Final Cut, which I have really been enjoying. I'm starting to get the hang of it and do it faster. Kobe the Bunny asks, how do you like your new town, and how many pets do you have? So I've been liking this new area quite a bit. There's more people here than where I used to live. It is a change, but it is nice being around population more. And how many pets do you have? I myself only have the 2 bunnies and my hamster Echo. Josh's gal asks, how has Echo been? What kind of treats does she enjoy most? So Echo's good. She still just runs on the wheel all night. Favorite treat is probably millet. She goes crazy for millet. Humor Hammies asks, what is your favorite pie? Apple pie, definitely. I love apple pie. What future videos will you make? I don't really know. I actually only plan videos like a day ahead. Like, I'll just be like, what should I film today? And I'll cram in a video. Generally, I shouldn't do that. I should have more planned, but it usually happens that way. Color 2002 asks, do you want more animals? No, I do not want more animals. Cute Georgie asks, how many pets do you have in your family? So we have 4 goats, a duck, a bunch of chickens, a cat, of course, a dog, and my sister has another. It's Paige asks, how old is your rabbit? Storm is probably around 2.5, and Misty's probably around 4.5 now. Hey, it's Meme asks, which do you prefer, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter? Probably Twitter. Follow other YouTubers and stuff on there, so I'm probably on Twitter the most. Then it's probably Instagram, and then Facebook's probably my least favorite because, I don't know, Facebook's boring. Monty Hamster asks, would you ever get a Syrian hamster or any other species? Yeah, I would get a Syrian or, I don't know, winter white or something. More towards Syrian than another dwarf, but Robos are my favorite, and then it would probably be Syrians. M. Madison 27 asks, where do you get your rabbit hay? The past 7 months now, I've probably gotten it from Small Pet Select. Before that, I don't know, another 8 months before that, I got it from Oxbow. Is it snowing there? It is currently raining, which it shouldn't be raining in February, but it is, and it's annoying. It should snow, not rain. Rabbit Horse Girl 200 asks, if you had to pick a favorite animal besides your own, what would it be? So if it's in our family, then obviously Willow is the cutest little thing. Crafty Grace Handstands asks, how many times do you take your bunnies to the vet? So I've only ever gone to the vet once, and that was to get Storm neutered. Katie Grace asks, what size cage do you recommend for a bonded pair of bunnies? Basically as big as you can, pretty much. A lot of people ask for minimums and stuff, but it's really not a huge deal. What matters is giving them as much playtime as you can and basically doing the best that you can. So yeah guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I am recording the audio with this, but anyway, I feel like this video was not as awkward as my last talkie video. So anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like, and anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye! On Snapchat, oopsie, you know. Hi guys, this is Abby, and welcome to a really bad accent video. Today, we are doing a Q&A. It really just varies car. Make sure you always have a... No, camera, don't focus. Stop focusing. So when will the bat... Fuzzy dot pokograph.